My daughter goes to Franklin. She brought home books about how it's okay that two parents are gay in a household, and it's okay for boys to be girls and girls to be boys. What kind of delusion are you guys living in? Are people really retarded? We're still having these talks? Like, what is going on here? Like,
We don't use that word.
no, it's a word. I can use that if I want. Yes, I can. And I can't believe people are so open-minded. Their brains have literally fell out. Does nobody know why we had opposite sport teams and opposite bathrooms for boys and girls? To protect both sexes from one another? If they want to play some delusional game and we have to allow it, then they should have their own bathroom and their own support, their own sports. It's as simple as that. You know, they shouldn't be allowed to women to come and shower in the boys' locker room. I don't want one of these succubuses coming in there spoiling my young gentlemen.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today, guys, we're back here into a new video. Today, we're going to check it out. Purple-haired transgender person versus man who's had enough. Okay, this is going to be amazing. I love us check the video out together. You know how it is, guys. Let's get right to this video.
You say you care about the students, but half of you are not sure what gender is, especially transgender. I know the lawyer said transsexual earlier. That's not the correct term. It's transgender. I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her, and I will only accept those pronouns. I will not be addressed any other way. And in the workspace, I'm protected by that. Our students should be too, especially when they're not over 18 and don't have a voice. So I'm just imploring you to go beyond what, just really consider, what is this fight really about? Why is it such entrenched? I know we hear a lot about religious liberty, and quite honestly, I grew up in Christian education all through college. I don't remember any of my doctrinal classes mentioning only male and female, and that's the way it should be. If you feel it is, awesome, good. You get to believe that. You don't get to impose those beliefs on anybody else. And that's actually what religious liberty is that your right to believe that is protected, but the other person that identifies as something else is also is right to be protected. So I guess I'm here to say is, you know, with Oshkosh Pride, we're paying attention. And we're going to be involved in this conversation if it keeps on going.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you guys are even considering letting bathrooms and locker rooms being co-ed. I don't care how they identify or whatever kind of delusion people live in, whatever kind of mental disease that they have. Boys are boys and girls are girls. It's simple and basic. It's always been that way. And that's why we have separate bathrooms. I'm not going to allow my girls or my boys to shower with the opposite sex because I don't want them fondled or tainted by one of these deranged people sexually. And that's what lingers in these groups of in transgenderism is sexually explicit ideology. My daughter goes to Franklin. She brought home books about how it's okay that two parents are gay in a household, and it's okay for boys to be girls and girls to be boys. What kind of delusion are you guys living in? Are people really retarded? We're still having these talks? Like, what is going on here? Like,
We don't use that word.
no, it's a word. I can use that if I want. Yes, I can. And I can't believe people are so open-minded. Their brains have literally fell out. Does nobody know why we had opposite sport teams and opposite bathrooms for boys and girls? To protect both sexes from one another? If they want to play some delusional game and we have to allow it, then they should have their own bathroom and their own support, their own sports. It's as simple as that. You know, they shouldn't be allowed to women to come and shower in the boys' locker room. I don't want one of these succubuses coming in there spoiling my young gentlemen.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, we crossed
Hey,
the
what?
line.
It's a word. I can use it if I want. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, or what? Yeah. So yeah, either way, I think you guys all must have some type of mental disease, even considering this kind of thing.
Sir.
You know, I don't understand what's going on with you guys, that we're even considering this. You guys need to vote no, absolutely not, and come back to reality. Dude, you guys need to embrace God. You know, all this kind of talk, dude, from the name of the flag, dude, it is against
Thank
God.
you, sir. Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
don't use the R word in law.
Yeah, well, I can use whatever word I want. You see my big old dictionary this thick. I'll get whatever I want in there.
7 to 8% of our school district revenue is at risk right now because we are currently not in compliance. That's what I just heard from the lawyer here who didn't know what gender identity was, and from the gentleman over in this direction, I forget which one, said about 7 to 8%. But those facts put together, I also am hearing a lot from folks that it has never happened before, that we've lost funding from a Title IX violation. I don't have the history in front of me, forgive me. I don't think we've ever been this in violation of a Title IX compliance as we are currently. Now, if we get a gender-based discrimination complaint on day 2 of school in one of the 3 schools, one of the 19 schools rather, that are legally obligated to comply based on federal law, as it is now. I don't care what the Supreme Court might do. I don't think any of you need to care about what the Supreme Court might do because now we're out of compliance.
You see the delusion about this is that the school board supports this. It's obvious. I said this in my previous video. This school board, they allow this. They know what is going on. They're just trying to add dormants. They know exactly what is happening, and the books that kids are seeing in the library, they tend to indoctrinate these children. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to indoctrinate these children into believing that they're in a rock body. And a girl can choose to be a boy, and a boy can choose to be a girl. What a crazy delusion. I love the second man who came there. The father. The man was like, have you guys forgotten why we have the female restroom from the male restroom? Why we have the female spots from the male spots? It's to separate them. It's as simple as that. They are both different people. Male and female are never the same. So you can't tell me that I'm going to allow my kid to be in the same restroom with a delusional man who thinks he's a woman. It's crazy. I'm surprised how people think. I'm surprised how these people calculate or see life as. I'm just surprised that they are very, very delusional and crazy. Gender dysphoria is true. I accept that it happens. But people are using that as an excuse. That guy in the purple hair who said he identifies as she, he should shove it off his ass. This is goddamn F business. Because he's a delusional man. Very, very delusional. Someone who can take up his own responsibility as a man, he chooses to be a woman. And very, very crazy. He's crazy. These are psychos. They are psycho, guys. They are psycho. People like this, they are being they are mentally deranged. It's as simple as that. That guy with the purple hair, he's a delusional man. And imagine such person who thinks he's a she, he in a female restroom with your daughter. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. And if you check him, that guy with purple hair, he still have his parents right there. He's still not going to do a vasectomy. He's still not going to cut it off. It's still right there. And he wants to go to a female restroom with someone else's daughter. Because he believes he's a female. What manner of world are we in right now? It's crazy. It's crazy for me. It's crazy that people think this way. I am shocked. And the painful thing about it is that these authorities allow it. The school board allow it. They see no issue with it. School libraries right now, you see gender queers. Some books that are trying to indoctrinate children to believe that the female, male kids to believe that the female, and female kids to believe that they're male. And some contents out there about sex and bullshit that is not meant for kids of 11 to even to 15 or 16 years to even see. They're right there. Shit. It's crazy, guys. The world we are living in is turning out to be something else. Right now, we need to homeschool our kids because we have got to the extent that even the school authorities are part of it. We just need to homeschool our kids and pray for a better future. Because the delusion is increasing. This right now they are getting to 80%. Why will a full-grown man think he's a woman? They should identify him as a she, her. What a crazy statement. I love the second man who came there and spoke his mind. He don't give a F about what the school board have to say. He don't care. Comment down below, about this video, give us a thumbs up, share this video to as many as you can. Subscribe to our channel, guys. You know how it is. We'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.